Do you guys believe in dreams? As in, do you believe that dreams are more than just figments of imagination? They might mean something that you're going through inside your internal turmoil, or something that might be occurring in your future, or just fears, or your personality, or insecurity. I want to do top 10 most common dreams and their interpretations. I'm super excited about it. Let's do the first one. Hey guys, so the first most common dream that I'm going to talk about in this series is to dream that your teeth are falling out. This is a very scary dream, and I used to have this dream pretty often when I was in college. It means, and the most probable interpretation for this, obviously it's subjective. Dreams all are subjective and it depends on you personally, but the most common interpretation for your teeth falling off dream is that you are feeling lack of confidence in some area in your life. You feel like low self-esteem. Maybe you're not feeling as pretty, or maybe you want to lose weight, or you feel you want to gain weight, or somewhere you feel like you're not as talented as your friends or family, or just somewhere you feel like you're lagging behind. The second most common dream that I want to talk about in this series is to dream that you are taking a test. And most of the time what people see is, including myself, what I see is that I'm taking a test and I don't know the answers, or I'm out of time. And what it means is, if you are taking a test and you don't know the answers, it might mean that you feel like life is trying to teach you something and you're not learning, or you're not taking in a lesson, or you feel like you're inadequate in some place. You're putting too much pressure on yourself and you feel like you can't handle it. Or for me, I usually see that I'm out of time. So that usually means that I feel like so many years are going by and I feel like I'm not really doing that much and everything just stays the same. It doesn't, but that's how I feel. So that's what my dream said. So the next common dream that I want to talk about, this is the third one in this series, is flying. Now, isn't that just the best dream ever? I love it when I'm flying in my dreams. So basically what it means is that you're putting way too much pressure on yourself. Maybe you are trying really hard to excel at a job or excel at a project, or there's just too much going on in your personal life, and too much maybe pressure from your partner, or just from your job or school or anything. And it's like a way to represent. Flying represents freedom. It's like the universe is trying to tell you to kind of just slow down, take a deep breath, and sort of just relax for a bit. And it's like your mind is just. So the next most common dream that I want to talk about in this series is finding yourself naked in public. This is more common than we might think. You are naked, or you are being chased and you're trying to hide yourself. So there are a few different meanings that psychologists have suggested about this dream. So psychologists say that this might mean that you're embarrassed about something that others do not know about, something in yourself that you're not happy with, or you're feeling guilty or inferior about something. My personal interpretation is that you are holding yourself back, or others in your life are holding you back, and you feel like you need to explore more, get out more, and just live a little more. So you decide which one you prefer. The next most common dream in this series, which is to dream of death. Now, most of the time, the common dream is when you see that somebody else is dead, someone close to you is dead, or you see it's not that common to see yourself dying, but it still happens. So usually there is a myth, like a folklore, that people say that when you see that someone's dead, it actually increases their life and they're gonna live a long life. But that's just a myth. It's not true. It's actually anxiety, fear of the unknown. You're not sure what's coming in the future, and it's all these fears and anxieties that kind of reflect in this dream. And also another interpretation is the death of a relationship. When you see like dead bodies outside your house, it could mean the end of a relationship. The next most common dream in the series is to dream that you're being chased. This dream is more common in women than men, and that's because in general, women put more pressure on themselves, and it's like societal expectations are just greater in general. I'm not generalizing this, but basically that's what it is. And to dream that you're being chased simply means that you have been trying to avoid your problems and it's time to face them. It's like a sign from the universe. It's like your brain and your heart and everything within you is telling you to stop running, and you can face this, you can handle this, you can do this, you got this. The next dream that I'm going to talk about in this series is to dream that you are in an out of control car. This dream simply means that you feel like other people are making your decisions. You're not allowed, or you're not able to think for yourself. You're counting too much on what other people have to say. You're letting them tell you what to do, what not to do, what's good for you, what's not good for you. And even if they're not putting it straight up that you have to do this, you have to do that, you are giving them that authority. And your dream is trying to tell you that you need to buckle up and think for yourself, because it's your life, and at the end of the day it's going to affect you. So you need to bring back the controls in your life and do it for yourself, and you can. The next most common dream that I'm going to talk about in this series is to dream of water. Now, just like everything else, this dream also depends on how you perceive it, how you perceive water. If you think of water as something that's freeing, then that's what your dream implies. You're feeling liberated. If you think of water as if you're afraid of water, or you have anxiety, you have phobia of water, then that's what your dream implies, that you are feeling trapped and overwhelmed by the things that are going on, and what's happening to my hair, that are going on in your life. And also, to dream of seas or oceans could also mean that you are feeling immensely emotional about something that's going on in your life. You're feeling just caught up in yourself, and you need to breathe and relax a little bit. And the next most common dream that I'm going to talk about in this series, and the last one in this series, also number 10, is to dream that a relative who has passed away is back. Now, you can judge me all you want, but I truly, truly, truly believe that these dreams really do mean something. Not all the time, but when they do, you can tell. You can just kind of tell. Like when my dad passed away, I saw exactly a month later, I saw him in my dream, and it was just so, I still remember it. Normally the dreams that stay in your mind are ones that do have some meaning, and if you forget them instantly, then they're just imagination. But it's like when you see someone in all white clothing or clean, fresh clothing, it usually implies that they're doing very good, and it could be a message from the universe. That brings us to the end of this series on the most common dreams and their interpretation. Obviously, all interpretations are subjective to you as a person and your personality and your personal experiences that you're facing at the moment of having those dreams. And I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Dreams is another topic that really fascinates me, along with zodiac signs, which I did previously. Maybe next time I can do the most common animal dreams or something. I don't know if people will be interested in that, but hey, I never know if people will be interested in them. I'm just gonna go with the flow, yo. Yeah, scratch that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this series. I'll see you guys in my next video.